Happening now at the Capitol. Senators have been deliberating for the last 6 hours since just before noon on whether to convict Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton of abusing his office. Paxton's wife, Senator Angela Paxton, cannot vote or take part in the deliberations, but she was required to be present and has been at the trial all 9 days.
And for the first time since day one of the trial, Paxton himself appeared in the Senate chambers today. The suspended Attorney General looking on as his attorney Tony Buzbee argued there's no evidence to convict Paxton.
The House managers argue Paxton used his office to help a donor facing legal trouble.
Our Adam Bennett is in Austin. Adam, Paxton facing the possibility of being removed from office and banned from running in the state ever again.
That's right, Lynn. So the way this would work is if 21 of the 30 eligible senators vote to sustain any of these articles of impeachment, Paxton would be removed from office. They would then take a separate vote on whether to bar him from future office. Now, if these senators vote to acquit him on all of the articles of impeachment, he will then be cleared to return to office. So far, they have been spending more than 6 hours deliberating. This followed closing arguments this morning. Both sides spent about an hour each. Prosecutors replayed testimony from top deputies who reported Paxton to the FBI. Some of those whistleblowers watched from the gallery. Representative Andrew Murr said Paxton abused his office to benefit donor Nate Paul over the people of Texas. Paxton's lawyer, Tony Buzbee, called prosecutor Rusty Hardin's earlier claim that the evidence was 10 times worse than what was made public, quote, a farce. Buzbee said there's no evidence Paxton received anything more from Paul than a lunch. Closing arguments ended with Paxton's friend turned House prosecutor, Republican Jeff Leach.
There's no doubt that these folks did not prove a case. They didn't prove a preponderance. They didn't prove anything other than they don't like Ken Paxton.
Mr. Buzbee, you said in your closing that we're here because we hate Ken Paxton, and you could not be more wrong. I have loved Ken Paxton for a long time. I've done life with Ken Paxton. We've traveled together, attended church together, attended countless Cowboys and Baylor football games together. Heck, we're both former Baylor student body presidents.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is presiding over this trial. He ordered senators to deliberate until at least 8 tonight. Now, if they can't reach a verdict tonight, they will come back tomorrow at 9 in the morning. In that time, though, between, Lieutenant Governor Patrick has ordered them not to talk with anybody about this trial and not to watch any news reports about it either. Lennon Reka.
All right, Adam, thank you. And while we wait for that verdict, we are joined now by KHOU 11 political analyst Brandon Rottinghouse.
Brandon, Ken Paxton has never lost a political race. What is at stake for him politically?
He's batting 1,000, which is pretty rare. Politically for him, it's all on the line. If they choose to remove him from office, then it's going to damage his political career irreparably. It's going to be hard for him to come back from that because it's just the case that nobody wants an attorney general who has these kind of ethical baggage.
Mm-hmm. All right, Brandon, thank you so much. Well, senators are planning to deliberate until 8 o'clock tonight, and they will work through the weekend until a verdict is reached. We do have the very latest updates online. You can text the word Paxton to 713-526-1111 for those links.